Okay, good day everyone. Hope everyone's feeling good today.
Yes.
Thank you for coming for this session. Today we will be having training on navigating change, building resilience and why it's important. Okay? The purpose of this training, okay, is just to give you guys a little bit of understanding. You know, we go through so much changes, right, every day. So this is sort of just giving you a bit of a guidance, a bit of tools, understanding, you know, a little bit more about navigating change, yeah? Please feel free to stop me if you need to and ask questions when you need to, yeah? Okay, let me start by introducing myself. So I'm Bernadette Martin, but you can call me Bernie, yeah, for those who find my name too long. And had around 45 years of experience. I've worked with the business and with HR for the last 17-18 years. So I'm now managing a regional role, supporting the APAC region. I've been in different organizations. I've been in banking, finance, IT, of course, and so a lot of different exposures. But again, I'm also very happy to be here, share my knowledge, at the same time get your experiences as well. Yeah, thank you. So let me start. What is change management? Would anybody like to just start and give me some kind of, what do you think change management is all about?
What to be done during the change itself? How do you manage uncertainty?
Okay, that's very good, thank you. Anybody else?
Well, what you said, you have to be prepared to accept the changes.
Accept changes, right? Thank you. No? Anything else? No? So I have a definition here. Yeah? What is change? The process of planning, the process of implementing, and sustaining the change within the organization to meet the objectives, right? And there are a few things that we can do, the key components that we can do. We have to prepare for the change, yeah? That's very important. We have to manage the change, because once you've started it, you of course have to manage it, make sure that it's running smoothly. If not, it's all going to crumble and fall. And at the end of it all, reinforcing it, making sure that it stands strong and the change is successful all the way. Yeah. Now, the objective for this training is to help equip you guys with the knowledge, leadership skills, and of course to manage, communicate, and sustain organizational change. Any questions or any query, anything you want to ask about this, you know, about what is it that is, you know, preparing to change or reinforcing it, anything that you have in mind that you want to ask me or?
No, so far good.
Okay.
Looking forward.
Thank you very much. Okay, so these are the modules we will be covering for this training session. We'll start by the psychology of change, understanding, you know, what is it that you go through, yeah. The models, the different frameworks. So I'll give you some kinds of models that you can use for change. Something that will be beneficial for you personally, something that will be beneficial as an organization, and something that's quick that can help you as well, yeah. Leadership and communication in change. Now that's very important, yeah, making sure that you have that proper communication to your teams, to your members, understanding, making sure they are all the way on the same roadmap as you are. Overcoming it, giving you some kind of help to see how to manage resistance and change, yeah, giving them, building a workplace culture where, you know, you're able to manage this change conducively, yeah. And finally, some tools and techniques on how to manage change. Okay? So what is the purpose of it and why are we going through this training? Why do we need to have this? Yeah? So what do we want to achieve by today's training? Yeah? What are the learning outcomes? Through these discussions, of course, real life sharing and everything, we're going to have to understand the human and strategic dimensions of change. Okay? We're going to lead teams confidently through transitions and embedded change into whatever initiation that we have and align it with the organization's culture, values, and long-term goals. So, I want to ask you guys, which of these outcomes feels which of these outcomes feel more relevant to you right now?
Which of the elements?
Which of those three elements feels relevant to you now?
For me, the understanding of human and strategic dimension of change.
Okay, why? Can you give me a bit more?
Because we need to understand what is the change for us, for the lead to create.
Yeah.
Which will be explained to them.
Yeah,
So if we don't understand, so we communication breakdown.
yeah,
Next stage, right?
yeah.
So the first for me, understanding.
That's very true. That's very important. What about you?
Yeah, you have the same opinion, Jaya. You
Yeah.
have understanding to lead the team as well.
Because before this,
Go ahead.
I used to process initiatives, so there are process changes, right? So that's where understanding is important. And people will always like, first they will say no to change because of comfort zone. So once you make them understand, then it's like kind of easy.
Yeah. You have to give them a little bit of background, a little bit of coaching to understand why we're doing this, where we're doing, where we're heading towards, and the purpose of the change, right? I mean, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Jess.
Actually, because at the beginning, when the changes take place, you are very comfortable with what you are doing. You are leaving your comfort zone. So you're struggling, but then slowly when you are in the process, the thing moves.
Excellent, yes. So with the right attitude, with the right communication, with the right guidance, the change should take on smoothly, right? Murali, anything?
Well, I totally agree with all that, but from my perspective, I think the initiative to be embedded in the process would be would be my focus, because in the process of change, you will be challenging your existing culture, the belief that you used to have all this while in the organization. So the change would eventually spike out some uncertainties among the people, as well as what are the things that need to be incorporated, right? What are the initiatives to be done in order that would not be challenged completely, so that they are still within the comfort zone while undergoing the process. So yeah.
Would you have examples of anything that you've gone through that, maybe just...
Right. For an example, right? When you are bringing some technology advancement, right? So while we know what's the motive to make things easier, to make your life easier kind of thing, we understand, you explain to people are willing to take up that. But the thing is that there will be hidden uncertainties in their mind, saying that, will I be losing my job? Will my job be reduced to half of it if someone will be taking up that? So that eventually the culture that you have, saying that you are very important, you are asset to the company, that culture is now being challenged. Right? So what are the initiatives that we can bring in, saying that no, you are safe and this is needed change, by letting them know that definitely there will be a further change in future, but we will secure you in the right place.
So that uncertainty,
Correct.
that feeling of not, what happens now that I'm coming up with a new system, new tools, now what's going to happen to my job. Very good, thank you very much. So now that we've set the stage on what we'll achieve, let's take a moment to get to know each other. So I want you each to briefly introduce yourself, your name, a little bit about your background, and something fun about you. I'll start with you.
Hi all, my name is Jaya. I've been with NCR for almost 11 years. Previously I worked in Telecom Malaysia for human resource manpower planning, and it's Standard Chartered as a very big company. Something fun of me is I don't like to be serious in my work because I believe if you are too serious, you will make mistakes. Right? So I will try to keep it balanced.
Nice to know you, Jaya. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Jess. I've been in this organization for 6 years. And there has been a changes in the organization for me. For IMAC projects, then they put me in this purchase regulations, everything. So it was like a comfort zone. Then I have to go and do something new.
It's a change in your
There is a
career.
change,
Yeah.
yeah. Other than that, I'm okay. I will mingle around everybody.
So that's your fun element?
Even they don't bring me, I will greet them.
Yes, very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Jess. Welcome. Umi.
Okay, I'm Umi, and I'm here for 7 years already. I think that Excellence is my first company that has like office environment, so it's very new to me, still learning a lot. But that I can meet all of these people, teach me a lot, like a lot. Something fun about me. I love sky.
You love, sorry?
I love sky.
Sky?
I love planet. I love reading.
Oh, wow.
Kind of boring. I love reading. I love sky, planet, everything. Very unusual, very rare. And I really love extreme sport also.
Oh, wow. So do you take part in any sports? I mean, are you actively?
Letting know, but I'm planning on skydiving maybe.
Oh, wow.
If anyone wants to join me.
So there's an invitation. Okay, very nice. Thank you, Umi. Yes, Mr. Murali,
Hi,
tell us.
Melanie. My name is Murali. Been here almost 14 years. So my background in HR all this while. I started my career in marketing and eventually ended up in human resources, which I find that's more apt for my personality, I would say that. And has been with various industries, manufacturing, IT, and of course financial technology where we are now. Something kind of fun fact about me is like I like to do everything bits here and there. I like gardening, I like cooking, and I do sing and dance and this kind of thing. So I think I want that kind of emotions to be out for my kids as well. So I try to set the stage with them, so that we can be crazy at any age. Yeah.
Crazy at any age, okay. So karaoke, you invite Mr. Murali, skydiving, you go to Umi, and then he's just fun, so he will just, have fun all the time. Jazz just gets greeting, okay? Just get good greetings, morning greetings, afternoon greetings. So welcome, nice to hear you about all of you, and thank you for sharing, yeah? Okay, now let's have the group discussion, yeah? And maybe we'll split each other to each two teams, yeah? I just want you guys to think, about what makes change difficult for people, and then what helps make it easier. So I'll give you 5 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes maybe, then we can have a quick discussion about it. Is that okay?
Yep.
Just among the two of you, two each of you. Thank you. You want people in here?
To bring confidence. Different chances.
To try something new.
So confident, bringing the level and trying something new. Some people are just not with the character. Cukup lah yang ada, tak nak tanya apa boleh. What helps me is easier.
So I start with where
Only what you're about this is what's good and so that they
Good
will
and bad.
good and bad.
the comfort zone is pretty to comfort, share people.
like confidence in raising them,
Correct.
lead them to
Correct.
Correct.
So like sometimes I understand that I'm not confident in telling them, guide them,
Yeah.
challenge.
Okay. Okay, I think that's all. I'll just jump in, right?
Apologies.
No problem.
You can plug down.
Yeah.
Maybe just 2 points for each question. Yeah, that should be good. Done? Very good. Okay, who wants to share?
Okay, so for what makes change difficult for people, of course, they don't want to break their comfort zone. Some people, yeah, sure. Some people are already comfortable with the current system or whatever it is, so they prefer to stay in the comfort zone. Second will be some people that tend to like don't want to learn something new, they don't want to challenge themselves since they're comfortable. So what helps to make it easier for them to change is, I think, one is for better communication. You need to communicate them. My English is very
No, it's okay, don't worry about it.
Suddenly I got nervous. Yeah, we should. Better communication.
Right. Okay, so I think how to overcome what means it makes it easier, right? Or help you, right? I think a proper structured communication would be much easier. We see in an organization we have layers of employees, different levels, right? A different way, modes of communication will be needed because their understanding, the level of acceptance will be different. So I think a proper communication would help. And the next one would be the confidence that the management has in delivering the change
Okay.
brings out the energy to the employees to accept the change.
Yeah.
So I think the communication, the factor of communication, as well as the confidence that we show that this change is going to take you to a better place.
And that gives the leadership also make
Right.
you look strong. Plus, they are
Right.
also giving you support.
Right.
So it looks good on them, right?
Yeah.
It gives them, yeah. Okay, very good, very good. Thank you. What about you guys?
I agree with Umi that what makes changes difficult for people? Comfort zone. No matter it's a work life or personal life, it's really affecting. For example, when you join, you're doing like IMAC projects, then you change to group processing, and also the system also do play a big role from the ERP cloud to ERP prem to ERP cloud. I mean the system change. So for you to take time to learn it. So they don't want to go out from the comfort zone.
Yeah.
And also like the personal life also is the same thing.
Yes.
When you were staying in a village, you know it's easy. And then when you are shifted to an apartment, you feel very difficult to adjust yourself.
Yeah.
You feel the space is too small.
What makes it easier?
Easier is me the planning and adapting to changes mentality. Like my first like previous I used to say I'm ready to spend this. Then I shifted to Mandas Alvena to travel, which is almost 2 hours back right? Before I shifted 1 month, I always traveled to Mandas Alvena to travel. Just to see what are the transportation mode, how bad is the jam, what would be the time frame for me to get from my home to office. For 1 month I was like on leave, I start doing that. So that's how you prepare yourself for changes. If it's sudden changes, again, yes, there will be a shock. That's where comfort zone, right? But since you have the mentality, whatever comes, the changes will make you grow.
Yeah, so I think that is a point to note, attitude. Having the right attitude. So you planned yourself. You said, okay, I'm going to be moving to this organization. I'm sorry, my house, and I need to travel from there. Let me figure out what I need to do to make things easier for you, or at least a little bit more accommodating. So for you, traveling from there, you have to plan the time you want them to leave, your kids, and which is your attitude. You made that initiative. So that's very important. So you made it easy. Actually, it wasn't something that was hard, It's just trying to adapt and make it,
Getting
adjust.
that attitude is very hard.
Yes. Because you think, alamak, I have to drive 1 hour jam lah, lama, how am I going to do this? Must take train lah, it is, it's not easy. But then having the right attitude, mindset, that makes a lot of difference. Thank you very much for sharing that. I'm going to have another icebreaker. So this is, I want to have like a change challenge. Cross your hands, please. Now cross it the other way. So tell me, how do you feel? How does that feel?
Yeah. My hand is so
No,
cold.
you just like
You do it quite well. I was trying to do it and I was going like, I don't know how I was trying and I couldn't do it. So, so it makes you like, oh my God, why do I need to do it that way? I'm comfortable this way, right? So why do I need to change it this way? But actually it's not that hard. I saw him and it was like so easy, he just did it. But initially when I tried it, I was like, oops, how am I putting my hands?
Actually, I always will do it the other way, so I feel like same.
Okay, so you adjust to both sides, both ways. What about you guys? How did you feel?
It was awkward. I was like,
I saw you doing that, and that's what happened to me too. I did that. I was trying to do that. I was like, what the hell? Really?
I'll be like maybe a little
Discomfort, a bit of discomfort there, huh? So why does even small changes make us uncomfortable? Because we have to make the change, right? We have to do something that is not what we wanted to do. We are comfortable doing it this way. But now you're telling me to do it this way, I have to think what I'm doing, So what does that tell us about natural responses to change?
Sometimes it's unavoidable, so you have to follow the system.
Okay.
Persistence, change, like persistence.
Resistance, yes. That awkwardness, that I have to do this because my boss wants me, or I have to do this because I'm staying now 1 hour away from where I have to travel to work. Okay, anything else? What about the resistance of change from working from home to coming back to the office?
Still ask me.
You were working always from the office.
You
So.
just answered.
Honestly, I prefer working from office more than
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
This is what I get from working from home.
Oh
Went
dear.
for surgery because I was, first time working from home experience for me.
Right.
So I'm always like, if in the office people can see me, I'm working, but at home, what if they think I'm away or what? Then I'll be in front of my laptop doing work and anything. And whenever I go for smoke break, that is, I'll be sitting in front of the laptop for 7 hours. Nobody will phone me. 3 years away smoke break. You know that?
Yeah, where you?
So that changed me a lot now as well. But again, as what we said, I love working office. I see people.
So there wasn't so much of a discomfort, like you were happy to come back.
Yes.
A very unique group.
I come to office 5 days.
Oh.
Rather than, yeah,
With
more
the
than,
team.
yeah.
Yes,
I don't work from home.
Never.
Only unless my mom's medication comes.
Okay.
Other than
And you love to work. And Murali?
Combination of both, because I think the flexibility in terms of the accomplished by work, because I've been working like late hours and all that kind of thing. So that's given a little bit of flexibility for myself.
Right. It's a regional role. You have calls at night. So, you know, it gives you that balance where you can settle things and then attend to your calls and do your work.
Avoiding 4 hours of traveling time daily.
I feel working from home is we work more hours than
Yes.
Yes.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Yeah, that's 100% sure. That's definitely, we all work
I have
longer hours.
I have not decided.
Yeah, because you're constantly checking on emails, hence why the carpet tunnel, you know, you have to go in, and you feel like, I think you also feel that you're at home, and you know, you need to be anytime, you know, available kind of thing, so that approach you have to, you do that. So it's something that, you know, we all go through that. So how can we make it easier? How can we make change easier? What do you think? Any suggestions on how you think we can make change easier?
I think understanding the purpose, right? In fact, coming back to what you say just now, right? Returning to office, right? I see a lot of resistance from many people. Those who love to work from home, right? But those who love to work from office, yes, you are welcome. The other group is not wanting to. But making them to understand, you see, there could be 2 things. One is understanding the need as to why the action is needed, why the management really wants you to come to office. We have a physical office with all the facilities, and we are paying for it. Right? And also, as what Jay says, right, we are here to interact with people. We have different divisions, we can brainstorm, and also it gives you a different perspective when you are at office. You are fully concentrating on work. Whereas at home, they do some other distractions, you're doing the housework as well. Yes or no, that's the fact. Right? So I think understanding is one thing. And secondly is that a little bit of putting a pressure, that forcing them to make a change would make the change easier over time.
Okay.
If you don't set the time saying that next 2 months is what you wanted, they'll take forever to adapt.
Can I give an example? So what you're saying is like, I'm telling you now, you have to come to work 3 times a week. So you're giving them that push that you have to do this. So it's sort of giving them that, you know,
Right.
move forward, go, do this kind of thing. So
This
that's
is what we
makes
want.
sense. Yeah.
Right? Without which they'll take forever, excuse after excuse. You see, over the period of time, now I have less and less excuses being given by employees. So they adapt already. Without a force that pushing you, you will not be ready for the change.
Okay.
The combination of both is needed to make it easier over time.
Yeah, agreed. Anybody has anything to add, or you agree with Murali? Totally. Yeah. I think it's also the communication to them, to tell them why it is, you know, you feel that it's good. That collaboration, that meeting face to face, having a coffee and having a quick discussion, you know.
Because when you're giving all these reasons, it's not that they don't know, but they try to overcome that, because we've been still having connection with our team members. We still be connecting with teams. Everything's working well. We're still giving our good productivity. I'm still working longer hours. So you're finding more and more excuses saying that it's good. So when the push comes in, it's like, I got nothing to say, I have to go.
Agree. That's true. Very clear understanding of what the purpose is and why we need to do it. But anyway, before this, we used to come to work every day. So yeah. So COVID, blaming on COVID. So with that, actually, I wanted to share with you a quote, and this is something that you mentioned, which is, you know, about attitude. The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change their future by merely changing their attitude. This was by Oprah Winfrey, you all know her. So All we need to do is our mindset. Change our mindset, things can change. Now I'm going to ask you something. I want you guys, yeah, to think about how do you respond to change. Okay, I'm going to give you some questions. And if you could just maybe individually do it yourselves. Yeah, honest, please. I need honest answers from all of you. I've given you some sort of a bit of examples as well, so you can use that as well. So just take a minute, 2 minutes or 1 minute just to do that, and then we can share.
Just like the kid.
Can I have quickly? So maybe just tell me, what do you think? Okay, maybe Umi, give me question number 1.
Question number 1, okay. Okay, maybe I should have that one. So, currently I'm doing Dell project. So every Dell, it's like almost every week we have changes in system process. Of course, like it affects a lot mentally, especially stress. Like we already doing this thing for so long, so we will just for me, at first, of course, math, stress why but times I adapt to it.
So it's all about the attitude again, right? How you look at it. Murali, number 2.
What were your first reactions or feelings about the change? Of course, a lot of mixed feeling actually, because my example would be when I joined NCR, we were at Amura building, right in the city center, opposite of Times Square, where you have access to various public transport, right? Of course, when we start our career, we are looking for a more economical way of transport, more reliable kind of thing, right? This train, monorail is just out of your doorstep, right? When we have discovered this, I was on a part of project, we were looking after all the locations, and when we ended up in Bangsar South, and Bangsar is not public transport facility at all. The only option is LRT, which is again 10 minutes for at least, and provided LRT doesn't break down. Right? So a lot of uncertainties, and of course it was also a pressure in terms of your costs, in terms of you have to drive, you have no choice, your parking, etc., etc. So of course the feelings were a bit not so welcoming, but again no choice.
Yeah, understand. Thank you. Jaya, number 3.
For me, the adaptability is very, very easy because I never been like, oh, I cannot do it. For instance, I can quit smoking for minimum 3 months.
You need to talk to my husband.
Which I'm really So it's like the thing is, what is people will say if changes they will look for bad things. But for me, what good things I can give them. So like for example, quit smoking, right? It gives me like better breathing, everything, and you feel so good. Only problem is right now I'm doing 3 months. My vegetarian is over tomorrow.
Okay.
And my friend or whoever Alan will tell you stop for 3 months. Whether it is quick, I say it's not that I'm stopping. It's just that for these 3 months I don't feel as good. It is not quitting. There are 2 different things.
Okay, I understand.
So after the vegetarian, I've tried the maximum I can hold for 2 weeks. After that, I started.
Okay.
That was my record for 2 weeks.
Okay.
So changing, I've
Well done. Congratulations. Jess, come 4.
Number 4. Okay, when you put effort to learn, you can do it.
Yes.
That's what I learned. I can. Not only I can, we can.
So it all boils down to yourself and your attitude and your mindset. Okay, with that, I'm going to leave you with a question on why is change management important. Now, I'm going to give you a 5-minute toilet break and then we will catch up again after that. Okay? Thank you very much.